menopause. I love it. This is a menopause moment.
Nobody talked about it. And when they did, it was only about hot flashes.
Hi, babe. Menopause. I love it. This is a menopause moment. I feel like
It
it was
is.
like a dirty word until like 2 years ago.
No,
And here we are.
nobody talked about it. And when they did, it was only about hot flashes,
Yep.
which
So literally.
there's so much more to menopause than just hot flashes. So, what are some
Yeah.
of those that we're seeing?
Menopause Makeover is a whole new group of patients coming to the office because they're the people who went through their 20s, 30s, 40s, maybe had kids, and were able to really maintain their body shape. Their tummies went back to where they used to be. They had tight, perky breasts. They have super healthy lifestyles. And then menopause hits, and all of a sudden, everything that worked for them no longer works. And they are so frustrated because they're doing everything right and their body is just different and they've lost control. And so these are the ladies who've had tight little bellies even after kids. And then all of a sudden they start gaining weight around their belly button and not fitting good into their clothing. And it's so frustrating. Or they've had tight, perky breasts and then they start losing collagen and their breasts are droopy and sagging in a way that they've never really had to deal with before. And these patients are coming to us frustrated and looking for help. And I love that we can offer a menopause makeover. It's almost like they breathe a sigh of relief. They're like, oh my God, you understand. Just help me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and the thing is we sort of forget how much these hormonal changes really affect our
Real.
body, right? And so, pregnancies, we see a lot of hormonal changes, obviously puberty, and then this is like the other big age difference, normal aging. It's sort of like the just the honor of like getting older, right? Like we're able
Mm.
to live through all of this. But at the same time, the changes, start dropping estrogen. So there's like a relative increase in these androgens or these male hormones. And people, even their skin changes, right, Ash?
Yeah.
I mean, patients come in and they all of a sudden have more wrinkles. I mean, I have patients that just say, within the last year, literally all of a sudden my eyes look like they're drooping and I have all these wrinkles and I never really noticed it before, and it's because you lose a lot more collagen as well, and you're getting breakouts. I mean, even breast enlargement, like with the weight gain,
Yeah.
they're coming in for breast reductions in their
Hmm.
50s and 60s, and so it's sort of really an honor to treat this age group, like you said, because they've lived life and they've done it well, and
Well,
all
yes.
the things that have kept them healthy. But now you can't fight the hormones, right? And so sometimes surgery is really the best option.
Yeah. And menopause makeover is like the perfect term because just like mommy makeover, it doesn't really mean anything specific. It means whatever it is that you need to get your body where you want it to be. And with menopause, head to toe, you can have changes in facial aging, in the skin texture, changes in your breast, changes in your tummy. And also with those hormones, you can have new problem areas where fat is accumulating in an area that never was a problem area. Sometimes patients are getting cellulite or they're getting, thickness and areas of concern in their thighs or their hips or areas that never really bothered them before. And when you put all that together, that's a menopause makeover. It's whatever changes you've had from menopause that you want to fix, and we put all together in a very unique surgical option for you. So we can get you there. And it's a really empowering one. Just like mommy makeover, these women they feel like themselves again. They feel comfortable in their skin again. And that frustration goes away. They're proud, they're confident, and then they continue their healthy lifestyle. Like these are our healthy patients. So I love to see them, embracing clothes again and going to the gym and seeing their abs and definition. And it's a super positive transformation.
Yeah, it really is. And it, like you said, it really is the full gamut, right? Head to toe. Surgery, we're doing tummy tucks. And the thing is, you're not too old, right? I mean, I have a lot of
Yeah.
patients. And their, perimenopausal really begins in your like mid 40s in some women. And it's an entire period of years. And so, we're seeing more of those patients in their late 50s, mid 50s, early 60s, and you're
Yeah.
never too old to get that tummy tuck or get breast reduction or a lift, or even liposuction. And, I think more and more women are talking about their own experiences. We're having celebrities talk about the changes that they've undergone with menopause. And so I think it's really just empowering for this new demographic of women to, just do everything they can to feel like they used to feel and feel confident. And a lot of people are also going through life changes personally, right? I mean, I've had
Yeah.
patients that, maybe are starting to date again, maybe they've had a spouse that passed away, whatever the situation is, right? They're getting back in the game, and this sort of just gives them that extra little boost that they might want, which I think is really, really cool to
I
see.
had I had a menopause patient say that it's a rite of passage. Having her surgery was like a rite of passage, and she wished that all women had that opportunity. And I think that's really what it is. And Menopause Makeover is just allowing us to give that transformation and that self confidence to a whole new group of women, not just mommies, because you guys, we don't like throw in the towel when we're 40, 50, or 60. Or hell, even 70 or 80. Like women are, living their best lives and they're powerful and they're out there in the workplace and leading families and businesses alike. And they deserve to look good even after menopause.
Well, and it's also so fun, crazy too, and funny that like the 50-year-old and the 60-year-old today are not the 50 and 60-year-old
No.
we were younger, right? Like I didn't realize the Golden Girls, like those women were supposed to be in their 50s,
Yeah, right.
right?
Yeah,
Older women, 50s, 60s, like so much more active and traveling,
right. Yes.
right? Or they just retired and they're, traveling the world and hiking and doing all this fun stuff. So it's really neat, at least as for us as your plastic surgeons, to really be a part of that
Yeah. It's
experience. To really
awesome.
feel the best.
You
It's
guys deserve it. You really deserve it.
yeah, exactly.
It's a wonderful population. So it's not too late. You deserve it, no matter what your age. We'd love to see you guys comment at what age you got your plastic surgery because that's really empowering for other women to not feel like they missed the mark and that they're getting to the game too late. It's, whenever it hits a point where it bothers you and you want to make the change, then that's the right time for you. And so if it's menopause, we're here for it. So follow along. So much great content, no matter what your age, no matter what you're looking for at Lipstick and Lipo. So find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple. We're on Instagram. So we're here for you. You'd love to hear what you want us to talk about. And we will see you guys next week. Bye, Smita.
Bye, Ash. Bye, guys.